What's up? It's Phoenix Bars, the paradigm killer. once again, once again. You know how I gotta do it. Shout out Low Freak. Shout out Big Dread 305. You have been exposed. Can I get a shout out to my muse once again? And this is my shit. I want my shit back. Part 4 on that ass. And I've been putting this off. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I've been trying going back and forth on dropping not so much I want my shit back, but making the 4th installment of this series about what I'm making it about. And it's about the terror. Because a lot of people overlook it. A lot of people think it's sorcery. A lot of people think a lot of shit. But, I speak on what people and their opinions really means. Like they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. So, I think it's time that somebody inserts a little bit of, I won't go as far to say fact, but more sound theories about the terror. And first of all, I just want to say, if anybody wants more of a complete understanding on the tarot, you might want to look into Mark Passio. You just put in Mark Passio and tarot cards. And he breaks down the Kabbalistic. He breaks down how the tarot is in ways tied to Kabbalah. He breaks down some more actual, more common sense things that just what the tarot started off as. Now, what people do nowadays is what people do nowadays. But let me get started. I'm going to go through some tarot cards. This is the Golden Tarot. And I'm going to tell you off the top, people got to understand this tarot shit is deep. It's down to every detail. The spreads you use, the actual cards you're using, the techniques you're using to come up with the cards or messages that you do get. So I'm using the Golden Tarot. And I'm going to be honest, this is a deck that I haven't even found out how to properly tap into. But the imagery, like I say in a lot of my other videos, the imagery game is on point. So I'm just going to share some shit. And I'm going to start with this right here. I'm going to try to get through a lot. It's probably going to be a part 2 to this because I'm probably not going to get through all 20 of the Major Arcana. Okay? The Major Arcana. So peep game. So I'm going to go through in order and give a real brief from my point of view what they possibly might mean. First of all, real quick, I want to say that we have to re-examine what we think certain things are. And to a certain extent, I think tarot cards are one of the many Jacob's ladders. Okay? And they tell you how to transmute or transfigure yourself, your subconscious to greatness. So, This is the Fool card. This is the Fool card in the Golden Tarot. Okay? And it basically speaks on you have to be what is number 0. Okay? You have to basically be almost childlike or a fool to even step into this knowledge that will better you. It goes against everything society teaches you. So in a way, you have to be that fool to jump head first in a pile full of shit just because you know in that shit there is a gold bar that was stolen from you. The next card, the Magician. And I think it's key that you go from the Fool to the Magician. The Magician is in a way, the true initiate to me. You have you have the skills, but you in a way lack the will and sometimes know-how. But you can do all kind of fly shit. The next card, the High Priestess. Trying to get it. The High Priestess. Okay? And the High Priestess speaks of that. I could do a whole video on the High Priestess, because that shit is one of the most powerful cards in the whole fucking deck, actually. But it speaks of intuition, to just cut to the chase. Then you have the Emperor. The Emperor. This shows after you get your intuition going, you start to be able to prop yourself up just a little bit more. But you still got a long way to go. Okay? The next card is the Empress. The Empress. And everybody, we gotta come to saying, just because society has taught us to be male dominated don't mean that they're right. The divine feminine is that shit. That's why, in a way, the High Priestess is above the Empress is above the Emperor. And if you study ancient societies, the woman was always held in reverence. Okay? This is one of my favorite cards. The Hierophant. I'm the Hierophant, so I can't be your lover. Okay? And the Hierophant is, when you get to a certain level, you have all of the makings of one of these oppressive priest class, but it's the real time where you have to make a choice. Either to go left, right, or straight. The left path, the right path, or straight up the motherfucking middle. Okay? The next card. The Lovers. The Lovers. I'm going to leave this one to the side because it's some key shit. When I get to it, hopefully I can get to it. The Lover card is self-explanatory. You know, you kind of got to work out a lot of these things before you can even get to the point where you should be in a relationship. Okay? Next, the Chariot. The Chariot card. Basically, this speaks on after everything else is done, then you could also go to the next level where you can travel, where your thoughts and ideas actually get legs and start to grow and start to move on their own using your intuition. Okay? Then you have the Justice card. The Justice card. And I did a video that I haven't dropped yet, because it's going. It ties into a project I'm working with my homie Big Dread on. But I'll break down. I tie the Justice card in the Empress card to one of these ancient maps. So it just shows you the thinking of certain people and why they have taught you not to think that way. Then you have another one of my favorite cards. The Hermit. The Hermit. Now, after you got all this knowledge, after you got some willpower, after you got some things kind of rolling, there's going to be another period when you might want to fall the fuck back again and revisit what you think you know. Okay? And then after that, you can get to the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Self-explanatory. Once you do the work, then you can learn how to ride the ups and downs of this world and of energy. Because nobody, just think about it. Nobody will want all of the energy pumped into them nonstop. They will probably be destroyed. So there has to be an up and down of energy, and you have to know how to navigate it. After that, the Strength card. The Strength card. A lot of these are self-explanatory. You have to have strength. You have to know who you are to fuck with this high-level shit. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't teach people. It just means that we need to have discernment and not teach it to no fucking no fucking fuck boys. Period. Stop giving, do not cast pearls to swine. Next card. The Hangman. The Hangman. And the Hangman is, no matter how powerful you are, this society is going to hang that ass up. Straight like that. It's going to hang that ass up. Hem that ass up. Then you have the Death card, where you understand that certain things in your life are going to have to fucking pass away. Change has to be a constant if you're talking about leadership. You can't get stuck in your framework and stay there. You always have to grow and adapt. Next, the Temperance card. Now, this is true compassion or care. The Temperance card. It speaks on how to have compassion for others and for yourself. You can't be too hard on yourself and expect to help somebody. You have to learn from your past and keep it moving. Next, the Devil card. The Devil card. This speaks on, in peep game, you see those people right there? Real quick. I'm trying to have him get through this. Those are the same people. Love leads to the Devil card. Okay? Love can lead to the Devil card if you are loving the wrong person. Straight up. And it just speaks to vices in a way. Control your vices, no matter what they may be. The next card. The Tower. It speaks on ways of thinking that are destroyed so you can rebuild your tower bigger and better. Next, the Star. You have to transverse a lot to get to the point where you should be in front of that camera. Where people should look up to you in any way. Let me try that again. The Moon. Lies and deception. Lies and deception. I'm going to go through this shit real quick because I'm trying to hurry up. The Sun. Once you do all the work, then you can start to see the sun. Or that light at the end of the tunnel. Judgment. Once you know how to defend yourself properly against this system, it will be judgment. And then the final card in the Major Arcana is the World card. And you get the world at the end of this Jacob ladder. This is Phoenix Bars, the